Webinar 8, Social Media Marketing Management 3, LinkedIn and Other Channels. Welcome to the 8th webinar in our Digital for Tourism series. Over the last 7 webinars, we've tackled the basics of digital marketing, what it is, how it works, why you need to be doing it, and which various methods and platforms you could use to promote your tourism business. Firstly, we gave you an overview of the importance of digital technology in developing the European tourism sector and how you as an SME should be using various channels and mediums to your advantage. We then introduced the concept of a digital landscape analysis, which you could use to identify the key digital technologies which will both impact and be utilised by tourism SMEs. Following this, we explained how to create a content plan to efficiently publicise your business and your message across various social media platforms. In webinar 5, we looked at the importance of websites and how to go about evaluating it and keeping it up to date. Then we looked at specific social media platforms that you can use to advertise your business, such as Facebook and Twitter. In this seminar, we will look at how you can use LinkedIn and other social media platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and Google Plus to promote your tourism business. Presentation of main concepts. Whilst networks such as Facebook and Twitter have the lion's share of social media traffic, this does not mean that you should neglect some of the other options out there. Depending on your product, your niche, and your target demographic, there are plenty of other networks that you should consider sharing content on to strengthen your brand, drive traffic to your website, and attract new clientele. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a business and employment-orientated social networking platform that works via desktop computer, laptop, and mobile application. Founded in 2002, LinkedIn now has over 500 million members in 200 countries. The concept is a combination of an online CV and a social media profile which allows employees and employers to network digitally, connect with each other, and share information that may be of an interest to their network. Whilst it might not be the first network that comes to mind when looking for a good place to advertise a tourism business, there are a few good ways to pick up new clients if you use it correctly. Setting up an account. Setting up an account is easy. All you need to do is input your name, email, and create a password, and then you're on to the next step. From there, you'll be asked to add a photo and some details about your professional history, education, and interests. Unless you are planning on using LinkedIn to source new staff or promote yourself professionally as well, there isn't too much point in going into too much detail. Stick to the basics. Remember, the tone of your profile needs to be different to that of Facebook, and don't forget a nice, smart picture. Be sure to write some text about your line of work and the business that you run. Keep it succinct but informative, and be sure to link to your website as well. Once you've set up the basics, you can import all phone or email contacts and start connecting with people you know. Setting up a company page. Once your personal account is up and running, you can go ahead and create a company page. This is similar in concept to Facebook pages and allows you to upload a logo, contact details, a short bit of information about the business, and to post content for your followers to see. Be sure to choose a good quality version of your logo, as well as a cover picture that complements your services and branding. Also, be sure to include an up-to-date and correct web address details. email address, and telephone number so that you can be contacted easily by potential clients. Content. When it comes to LinkedIn, knowing what to post is the trickiest bit. As mentioned before, LinkedIn is not the place to post too much advertising type content, as most of the users are pretty passionate about it remaining a forum for professional information. That said, these types of people will take holidays as well and do avail themselves of tourism services at least once or twice a year. Therefore, there is some room for movement. Try to keep content factual and interesting with a professional tone. Avoid too many images and avoid things like hashtags and gimmicky statements. Steer clear of memes and instead post blog posts or factual pieces that are relevant to your business. Examples of good blog titles to create and share. 10 reasons why a holiday in Côte d'Azur is good for a sneaky weekend break. Feeling stressed at work? Check out your home away from home on the Amalfi Coast. You could also consider sharing relevant material about why it's important to take holidays and breaks away from work, and then include your website address or other information in the posts. Adverts. Again, like other networks such as Facebook and Instagram, you can pay for adverts and post to gain more visibility on the social network. As well as creating adverts leading to your website or highlighting a special offer, you can also send advertorial messages directly to your contacts' inboxes for an instant response. Instagram. If your target demographic is aged between 18 and 35, then Instagram is a fantastic way of marketing your business and its services. With over 700 million active users worldwide, Instagram is a platform you should really be utilizing, particularly if your target audience are in the 18 to 35 age bracket, commonly known as the millennials. Operating in the tourism sector, there is a good chance that a lot of your services will be built around the aesthetics charms of an area, activity, or pursuit, and being able to share pictures of these things on a dedicated platform is priceless. Setting up an account. Setting up an account on Instagram is straightforward. You can either set up with your email address or simply log in from your Facebook account. From there, you can choose a name for your account as well as the handle that people will use to tag you. A word of advice is to use the name of your business and to upload a photograph of your logo as your profile picture. This means people will be able to easily identify what the page is all about, thus eliminating any confusion around having your name on the account, yet it being full of corporate content. Once you've chosen a name and a handle and uploaded your logo, it's time to write a short bio. Stick to a sentence explaining what the business does and use the rest of the character count to link to your website. A good example would be the world's most stylish boutique hotel, The Hotel London, www.thehotel.com. Creating engagement. When it comes to Instagram, there are a few ways that you can create, encourage, and develop engagement. These include using hashtags and importing contacts. As you will know from our webinar on Twitter, a hashtag is a symbol that is placed before a word that is used to represent the theme of the post. For example, if you're posting a picture of a diving school in Mykonos, suitable hashtag might be #diving, #Mykonos, #diving Greece, #island life, #Greek islands, #holiday. By using the hashtag before each of these words, it means that your image will show up in search results or a sort of conversation whenever someone looks up one of those terms. For example, if I typed in hashtag diving Greece into the search bar because I wanted to look at pictures of diving in Greece, then when I press search, all the images with that hashtag in the description will show up in a chronological order. Using hashtags is one of the best ways to attract people who share your interest or an interest in what you are sharing. You will find that by using around 10 to 15 different hashtags with each post, you will start gathering followers quickly. Another good way to attract engagement is by following people you already know. Instagram allows you to import your contacts from Facebook or your mobile phone contact list. This is a great way of connecting with business associates, clients, friends, and family. Just simply click follow after you've imported their contact and then hope that they'll follow you back as well. Content. When it comes to content, Instagram's purpose is to share images in a sort of photo blog format. So the idea is not to stray too far away from this format. By all means, create graphics and pictures with text overlays on sites such as Canva, but try to keep all text minimal. Let your images speak for themselves, and don't forget to add a few lines of explanatory text and some hashtags in the caption section. For example, looking for a holiday to inspire your hashtag Wanderlust? Why not visit the beautiful Cotswolds and check into the hotel at the same time? Hashtag hotel, hashtag holiday, hashtag Cotswolds, hashtag Cotswolds life, hashtag luxury living. Adverts. As with various other social media platforms, you can pay to boost your post in an effort to gain a higher level of engagement and more likes or followers. In the case of Instagram, you can sponsor particular posts so they show up in the newsfeed of a particular demographic of people. Just make sure to include a link to your website in your post so that viewers have an easy way to get in touch with you. YouTube. YouTube has an impressive 1.3 billion regular users and a staggering 5 billion videos are watched every single day. Yes, the competition is stiff when it comes to promoting your business on YouTube, but you don't have to approach it as just another platform, but rather as a means of creating great content to share on other platforms. If you have the means to create your own original content in the form of videos, then this is the perfect place to promote your business. Creating professional videos does not have to break the bank, and by having great footage of your premises, services, and clients enjoying it, it serves as a great advertisement to other potential clients. Video has the power to spark the imagination more than any still images can, and it will allow viewers and possible clients to imagine that they're actually there, seeing these things for themselves. If you're unable to create your own content and upload it to YouTube, you should consider sharing suitable videos to your social media platforms. Videos that show off surrounding areas or nearby facilities, towns, or sites are all of interest to potential clients. Just be careful not to share anything from a competitor, or you could end up inadvertently boosting their business instead of yours. Google+. Whilst the popularity of Google+ does seem to vary from country to country, with over 300 million active monthly users, Google+ is one of the channels you should consider using to get your name out there. Defined as a social layer across all Google services, it provides great value for small local businesses that are looking to connect with possibly clients via local mobile search. Signing up your business to Google My Business through Google+ is one of the smartest moves that you can make. First things first, you need to open an account, input your business name, its address and phone number. This is the basic data that is visible in the Google search results and is extremely important that it's kept up to date and correct. Even if you're not using the internet to bring in many leads, remember that your possible clients are using Google to find things such as contact details, reviews, hours, directions, and opening hours. Making sure that you are listed should be one of your top priorities, as failing to do so will negatively impact your business. Think about Google My Business as an overview of everything related to your business. It isn't just about being listed in the search results, it's about providing your current and future clients with as much information about your business, your services, and your brand message as possible.
I'm the curator of Palazzo Falzon Historic House Museum. This is a very old building sited in the old capital of Malta, Mdina. The building dates to the medieval period. It's about 800 years old and it is presently managed as a historic house. So it is a museum, not a business. However, we do keep up to date with modern business practices to ensure the sustainability and the continuing operation of the museum. Digitalization has always been important for us, and when we opened 10 years ago under the management of Fondazione Patrimonio Malti, we immediately invested in software which enabled us to issue tickets, not only to issue tickets to people walking into the museum and wanting to go around the museum, but also this ticketing system enables us to measure statistics, essentially different age groups of people buying tickets, nationalities and this sort of thing. This is extremely useful because it feeds into our PR, it feeds into our various statistics which enable us to run the museum on more sort of efficient terms. That is one way that digitalization has helped us. As time went by, 10 years, within 10 years a lot changes, and we've increasingly taken on board more newer systems. We've looked at social media and we've really fully embraced social media. Some years ago we created a Facebook page, and that has been ongoing for quite a few years now, and it's a constant way of essentially promoting the events in the museum and keeping people up to date about what we call their favourite museum. We also have an Instagram page, and that is, as everybody knows, is very, very visual. It is helpful because our museum is all about the visual arts, so we're constantly feeding different things, either about events or about objects within the museum. Other measures we've taken relating to digitalization, for example, we're standing in the library. The library has a fantastic collection of over 4,000 volumes dating from the 1530s onwards. These are some extremely important publications. Some of them are completely rare. We've taken the measure to catalogue the entire collection. The catalogue has gone onto a database, a digital database, and then this database is now available online. In fact, it's available on the museum's website. Of course, we've always had a website connected with the museum since basically we opened 10 years ago, as I mentioned. We've also had some of the older books and older manuscripts digitized. That is, they were actually photographed in a professional manner, and many of them are actually online. Now, we've done this in collaboration with a foreign university, the University of St. John in Minnesota. We also have an archive of documents of the last person who lived in this house, and all of these have been entirely digitized and catalogued at great lengths, and that is nowadays on an online database as well. A service which we offer to all our visitors is the audio guide. It's a very, very modern system, very simple to operate, and this uses infrared in order to trigger off an explanation in every single room. Our booking system is actually quite simple. We use a shared calendar in order that all the employees who are managing the booking system are fully informed of which groups have been booked to the museum. most definitely the way forward in future is to use digitalization, to use all these methods that are available to us, sometimes even free of charge, if you like. So we definitely have to work with the new reality of digitalization. Digitization has helped in a number of manners. It's helped us to be more efficient internally, but it's also helped to reach out to researchers and anybody who's perhaps not even able to come to the museum because they're researching abroad or they'd like to see the museum from abroad. We have a number of images and a number of interactive methods to see our exhibitions and our museum itself, and this has opened up the museum to the world.
Summary and links to the next webinar. In this seminar, we've given you an overview of some of the alternative social media platforms that are available to you. Whilst Facebook and Twitter are the most popular options for promoting tourism businesses, there are significant slices of the market that can be reached through such sites as LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Google+. Knowing how to approach each platform and how to position your business and your brand are key factors in determining the success of your content plan and your digital marketing campaigns. Whilst the focus should remain on Facebook and Twitter, including these platforms in your planning will ensure that you're reaching the ultimate number of possible clients. 3 key takeaways from this session would be: when using LinkedIn, remember to keep content factual and interesting with a professional tone. For Instagram, creating opportunities for engagement is your most important goal. Make sure you post highly curated visual content and use hashtags, follows, and ads wisely to promote it far and wide. Competition may be stiff on YouTube, but the staggering volume of users can make it a very rewarding marketing platform with the right content. Google+ and My Business Service are good ways to improve your visibility when travelers make searches targeting your locality. Having finished the section on social media and how to use it for your business advantage, in the next webinar, we'll move on to what is known as digital customer experience. This session will examine the way in which tourism SME businesses can use ICT and digital technologies to enhance the customer's experience at all stages of their journey. It will drill down into understanding the customer journey and how to make the transition between all stages smoother and easier. Efficient and proactive use of social media will bring you the leads that you need, and implementing an effectual digital customer experience will allow you to ensure that you don't lose opportunities due to an outdated or complex process that you might still have in place.